Hope we're all fitting well. Nobody too ill, too injured, nothing to worry about. Good. So we're going to set off, starting off warm, setting ourselves up, warming up as normal. Then we're going to do a little bit of a themed one, but nothing quite as severe as last time. So standing tall, setting ourselves up, trying that tummy in, feet underneath the hips, arms down at your sides. And let's take that little lean forwards, catching that weight on the toes, and back till just before you think you're going to fall. If you are, catch yourself taking that step. That's it. Just waking up that mind, connecting mind and body, getting ourselves ready to move. That's it. That's good. A couple more times. Just waking up those senses, finding that balance. And nicely centered now. Hands either onto hips or one hand just under the belly button, top of the pelvis, one in the bottom of the spine. We're going to tilt that pelvis under, put that arch at the bottom of the back. So loosening up that lower back, resetting a nice neutral spine. Again, just getting that body in a position ready to move, helping with your posture. That's it. More. That's it. So one more time, then we're going to get those feet moving. So start to pedal those feet, pressing down through the ball of your foot into the ground. That's it. Press down, letting the arms start to swing. Just doing that natural walking movement from the shoulder. Arm action gradually increases, so bringing up that range of movement. Got one going further back, the other going a little bit higher up at the front. So that's a little bit more each time. Until we're all the way up and back. Having that nice stretch around those shoulders. We're going to gradually widen those arms out. So start to get that stretch going across your chest as well. That's good. Opening out, nice stretch across that chest area. Couple more. And bring that back down. So feet back nicely underneath those hips, standing tall. Take those hands up above your head. We're going one way, then the other. Just gently one side, and over, feeling that stretch down your sides. Keeping that body straight to begin with, avoiding any twist. Good. Going to increase it around now into that windmill. So we're going to sweep that around in front, bringing it up, softening the knees if you need to, or keep your legs straighter for a deeper stretch. Whichever you feel comfortable with. That's good. Bringing that around. One way, and then the other. Good, a couple more, so one more each direction. Bring that back around, and bring those arms back down. Just take those feet out a little bit wider now. Just circling those hips around. Trying to keep that head centered. Hips circle underneath. So if you feel that little bit of creaking and cracking in the hips and the lower back, perfectly normal as those joints are loosening up, as long as that's not painful. change directions, we're taking it back the other way. Just gently circling around. Good, one more. And bring that back in. Just going to take the weight onto one leg. Just pick one foot up. I just want you to roll that ankle now. So bring that foot around and then change direction. That same foot, taking it the other way. Good. Bring that down, switching legs. Roll that ankle. Foot down, so just bring those hands out. Just want you to roll the wrists now, not your ankles again. And keeping that mobility in there, keeping a bit of strength in those wrists, and then back the other way. That's good, and bring that back. So we're standing tall, take that weight onto one leg, just want you to sweep that leg through. Try and minimise that lean to the side. We don't need to bring that leg super high at the front, just enough to feel something affecting your balance. These movements are all about all those other muscles, helping to keep you standing tall, stopping you falling over. The leg moving is there to cause disruption rather than do the exercise itself. That's good. One more. Bringing it down, reset to the other side, take the weight, sweep that leg through. If you do struggle with your balance, feel free to use a piece of furniture, the wall, or anything for support. Or if you're on a really thick mat, that can make balance more difficult, or a fluffy carpet. So moving to a harder surface can help. One more. Bringing it down, back over to the other side, taking the weight again on that first leg. And let's draw that circle now around, bringing it around that standing leg. Able to keep as tall and still as we can. Switching legs, again nice and tall and still. Sweep that leg around. That's it, nice and steady again. The leg that's moving, there to cause that disruption to your balance. Makes all those support muscles work to keep you standing tall. That's good. One more. And bring that back in. So feet now, back underneath those hips. Just going to squat that down, bringing it back up. Just getting that lower body warmed up. Bringing all those big muscles below the waist into play. So the glutes, the thighs. Getting those warmed up and moving, keeping some strength in there, helps with those day-to-day tasks, getting in and out of your chair, up and down stairs. more. Good, last one. Bring that back up. So taking our feet out a little bit wider now. Toes slightly outward. Again, just going to lower that down. Back up tall. Keep that head and chest raised. Lowering it as far as you feel comfortable. Don't need to go any lower than 90 degrees though. That's it. Good, two more. Last one. And you bring that back up. So if you're not already to the back of your mat, just moving towards that back end, standing tall, tails hands high, and roll down. Tucking that chin, curling the spine towards the feet. Unroll as we bring that back up. Reach for the sky. There we go. More times, just rolling it down, releasing all of that postural chain. Next time, we're going to stop at the bottom. So we're going to roll this down. So if we're trying to coil up that back, and let it hang, and sweep it around those feet, gently one way, then the other. Nice and steady, sweeping round. Good. Last one, and let's just unroll that up. Get that blood pressure back down as that blood drops back into the body. Take it down, put our hands to the mat. We're just going to take it out, drop it into that kneeling position, and then sitting back on your heels. Reach forwards through the shoulders. Good, reaching out. And then just take both hands off the right hand side of your mat. Keep stretching that out. And back to centre. Both hands into the middle of your mat there. That's it. And over to the left. Good. Back to centre to finish. Really reach forwards. Can you walk those fingers any further out? Release, relax it there. Okay, so we're moving on to a bit of a Winter Olympics theme, so we're going to use all the regular movements and try to put them together into some of the things you've hopefully been watching over the last couple of weeks. So we're coming back up onto our feet for the first one. So we're coming onto the ice for the first one, hopefully no falling. So we're standing nice and tall. Just want you to bring that knee up. So thinking about our balance and posture. Trying to make sure we're not tapping that foot down or having any falls. That's it. Trying to be as graceful as you can. That's it. Good. So we're going to build it now. So on that next one, we're going to start opening that knee out. Again, thinking about that posture. Can we stay nicely balanced and tall? Okay, we're going to build it further, adding in that pressure. press back with the legs, so pushing that straight leg back, so up, open, in, and back. Bring it up, open, in, and back. That's good. Let's go one more each side. So we're going to start challenging a bit more, adding a bit of rotation in it now. So think about trying to control those spins. So onto one leg, bring the other foot off the floor, arms up. We're going to rotate that upper body. That's it. Thinking about that balance and posture. One more each way. Bring that down, reset onto the other leg. So find that balance point again. Bringing those arms up. Turn. That's good. A few more times. One more each way. And bring that down. So standing nice and tall, bring those hands out. Just going to open one arm out, then the other. Take that into more of a rotation, sweeping those arms around. Nice big, consistent turn. That's it. Releasing that outer heel. So we're trying to take it all the way, looking right behind you. More each way. And bring that back into centre. Well done. Okay, so staying on the ice, we're going up to a bit of speed skating now. So I want you to take a nice wide stance, so probably at least the width of your mat, if not more. Toes pointing slightly outwards. We're just going to drop that right down to one side and then push ourselves up over the other way. So just keeping that going. One way, then the other. Think about lifting and pushing yourself back over. That's it. So sweeping it one way, driving from that bent leg. Bring it over to the other side. Excellent, just keep that going. That's it. So we're on to that long track where it's the most sweeping, steadier movement. Next one, we'll pick it up a little bit. That's it. So we'll do 2 more each way. Last ones. And you bring that back in. So we're going to narrow the stance in a little bit. So maybe about the width of your mat, depending on the length of your legs. Slight bend in the knee. We're just going to put that up. So we're going to kick the leg up this time. A little squat in between. Pushing off, kicking that heel up. As we drive it out. Drive it back up. So it's a little bit quicker. We're on that short track this time. A little bit faster round. Good, keep that going. So steady away. Nice, consistent movement. Good, 2 more each way. And you're bringing that back, well done. So standing towards the back end of your mat, looking lengthways along. Just a nice and tall. Coming onto the curling rink now. So we're starting at the back. You've got that stone ready. You're going to step forward and release. Bring it back. Big step forward and push that stone out. Just slide it out and back. That's good. Keep that balance and posture. We're going to keep that head up, look where that stone's going. Excellent, a few more. Good, 2 more. Last one. And bring that back up, well done. Okay, we're taking it down onto the mat now. We're heading onto that bobsleigh track. So we're starting with our skeleton, so we're face down, going head first down the ice. So it's a lay, facing forwards, legs extended, arms down at your sides. So from here, we're going to raise that head and chest slightly so we can see where we're going. That's it. And off we go. When we hit a bend, we're going to move the upper body across, sliding the hand down the side of the leg to steer around that corner. And back to a straight. And corner the other way. Hand down the other side of the leg. Good, back to straight. Keep that going, take it round those corners. Bringing it back. The other way. That's good. Keep it going, corner one way. Onto a straight. Then the other way. And resting that down, take a few seconds, we're going to go for a second run of that one. We're going to go on to different sledges. So when we're ready, Getting into that position, ready to go again. If you find any of these uncomfortable, just modify whatever you need to do. Just bringing that up. Raising that head and chest up slightly, using those muscles in the spine. And off we go. Just take that one way, round that bend. Back to centre. Take it the other way. Keeping it going, corner in one way, onto a straight, and the other. That's good. Keeping it going. Good, 2 more corners to go. One, onto the straight, and resting that down at the finish. Well done. So we're taking ourselves over now onto our backs. So again, legs extended out, laying all the way back, arms stay down at our sides. So onto a luge, this time it's feet first down the hill. Again, you can raise that head, picking our shoulders just up off the floor down so we can see where we're going. And off we go, holding there. And let's start to take those corners. So reach down one side, bring it back onto the straight, cornering the other way. That's it, back to straight. Take those corners one way, straighten up, and the other. Next, keep that pattern going. If you do find yourself to pull on your neck, rest your head back a little bit, have a little break, join back in. That's it. Keeping it going. Two more. Bring back down, resting that down. We're going to take a short little breather and then we'll go for our second run. That's good. So when we're ready, getting the leg ready to go. Raising that head and shoulders up, looking where we're going. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Taking that first turn. Get back to centre, on the straight, cornering the other way. Bringing it back, taking that the other way again. Just keep that going, on a straight. Corner one way, straighten it back up, corner the other way. Picture yourself sliding down that track, picking up speed as you go. That's good. 2 more corners. Last one. Good. So we're going into your bobsleigh now, so I want you to bring yourself up into a sitting position. So it's when you all have to get into a line of 4, you're going to run to the other end of the room. So we're going to sit up, back, nice and straight, bringing those hands forwards to hold on to those controls, ready to steer that bobsleigh. So as we set off, it's going to make us lean back slightly. We're in that driving position, and when we come to turn, we need to pull that handle to steer, and then taking it back straight, corner it the other way. That's good. going. One way. Back. Holding ourselves in that position. Keep that tension in the abdominals to hold ourselves up. That's it. Good. 2 more corners. Last one. And bring that back up at the finish. So just a little breather again. We'll do a second run of that one. So last bit of sliding before we hit some snow for your skiing next. So we're ready. Back in that driver's seat of your bobsleigh. Holding onto your handles. And off we go. We're going to start to turn. Bring that back. Turn it the other way. So visualize yourself on that track. Those corners coming up. Straighten up, picking up speed. Taking that the other way. Bring it in. That's good. Couple more corners. Last one. And I'm going to bring that back up. So we're going back up onto our feet now. So we're coming onto the snow. We've got a few little skiing movements. So we've got our feet nicely underneath those hips. Skis pointing forwards. We're starting on the moguls, so we've got that little bumpy course that we're coming down. So we're going to set off, we're bumping it down, going over all those little hills, going out straight to begin with, and now they're starting to get a little bit of a twist as we go. That's it, trying to keep that controlled. Over those little bumps. We're not doing the backflip halfway, we're just going to keep going down over these. That's it. Nearly there. And 3, 2, 1, we're down at the bottom. So take a little breather. We're going to have one more run down that slope. Ski lifting limoncello at the top. So, feet back under, skis pointing forwards. Let's get those knees bent, we're ready to go down. So we start on that straight bit, going over those bumps. And now they're starting to make those little turns. Skipping one way, then the other, over the little hills. Good. Keeping it going as we're flying down that hill. And 3, 2, 1, and bring it back up. Well done. So onto your downhill next. So this time it's much more about holding that position. So we're going to get ourselves down. Nice and narrow, we're going to hold it. So again, feet pointing forwards. When we're ready, we're going to take it down. We're going to hold. So we're in that spot most of the way down, holding that position. Every so often though, we're going to hit a rough bit, we're going to hit a few little bumps. And hold. There. And bumps. And hold. bumps again. Go down, hold into the end. And over the line, well done. Again, take a few seconds, little breather before we go into our next run down. So we can do that one once more. Getting ourselves ready at the top, skis pointing forwards. When we're ready, we're going to take that down. We're going to hold that position. Again, coming up to those rough bits, we've got those little bumps to control it over. Good, and hold. And hitting those bumps again. And hold. One more little section. That's it, and holding it to the finish line, and bring that back up. So one more little bit, this time we're ski jumping. So we're going to start, we're going to slide down that slope. When we get to the bottom of the ramp, we're going to launch it up and hold as we go over the edge of that jump. Bring it down. So we're ready again. Going to take that down. We're going to hold it as we're sliding down. We're going to jump it off the end. We're going to launch that up. Standing tall, holding that position. And landing it there. Good. Couple more. So when we're ready, next jump, let's go. Holding, and up we go. And bring it back down. One more, last one. Let's set that off. Holding as we're sliding down that ramp. Ready for takeoff. And up we go. Bringing it high, holding that position. 3, 2, 1, bring that back down. Well done. Okay, so we're just going to start stretching it out now. So standing nice and tall, just really take that step back leg straight. Just check on that heel, is it turned in or out? And that front knee. Stretching through that calf. That's good. Then slide that back foot forward. So it's just a few inches behind the front foot. Bend both knees. Tilt the pelvis under. Pushing the hip of the back leg forwards. That's good. And standing up out of it, pick up that back foot. Got hold of comes in front, toes down to begin with, bending that back knee, sitting back into the hamstring stretch. And now raise that front foot and curl the big toe in towards your shin. And lower that foot down. So your opposite foot now should be at the back. Again, glance down that heel, back leg straight, front knee bends. So now slide that foot forward, a few inches behind the front one, bending both knees, tilt that pelvis under, push that hip forwards. Standing it up, picking up that back foot. that stretch, stand with those toes down. Now raise that foot, curl that big toe in. And lower that down and release. So feet about mat width apart roughly, slight bend in the knee. Going to take that hand up and over. Bringing that back, taking it over the other side. Bring it down, open up that upper back. And hands into the small of the back, pull those shoulder blades together. And then hands high. We're going to sweep that down low, bringing it up one more time, takes us back to our toes. We reach for the sky for 3, 2, 1, and relax it down. Well done.